Hello, my name is Jenna Hargens and my business is Jolly Jenna's Christmas Tree Farm. I chose to do a Christmas tree farm because I love horticulture and my favorite holiday is Christmas. I thought combining the two could be really fun. Growing up, one of my favorite memories was going out to the field with my family and picking out a Christmas tree together. I want to bring this tradition and experience to others. I want to make my farm more than just buying a Christmas tree. I want to make it more of an experience. I want there to be a shop for decorations and crafts and a place for people to buy snacks and hot beverages to keep them warm during the cold days. And I want there also to be sleigh rides and a Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I just want everyone to enjoy themselves. For my customer analysis, I discovered my target market, and my target market is females with families that will range in age. In addition to the target market, there's going to be a lot of people ranging in ages from 19 and under to 65 and over. There's going to be most of these people are going to be baby boomers or Generation X. These generations grew up only knowing the real trees and going out to the farms and picking them out themselves. They're the type of people who want to keep traditions alive, so they'll bring out their kids and their grandkids to keep this going. My farm is going to be northwest of Grand Island, so my main customer base will be people in Grand Island, but also people in the other Tri-Cities such as Hastings and Kearney, as well as a lot of small communities around my farm. One in particular, there's a small town of Caro 5 minutes away, which will be another main target. I conducted a customer survey, and I surveyed a main target group, different ages and gender. I interviewed them about Christmas tree industry, what they like about real trees and what they don't like about real trees, if they prefer real trees or artificial trees, the location of my business. A lot of them said that they were more likely to buy a tree if I was in town. I looked into renting lots to put Christmas trees in town, and I decided against it because it would take away from the whole farm experience. I interviewed them on advertising, like what types of advertising they prefer. I think I'm going to have to do a combination of the old school advertising of the newspapers and the TV and mix it with technology such as like Facebook on online stuff. For my competitor analysis, I interviewed 3 competitors that all had different scales of businesses. I had a large scale which sold 2,000 trees per year, a medium scale which sold 500 trees per year, and a small scale which sold 100 trees per year. The bigger scale business who sold 2,000 trees per year sold more of an experience. They had a reindeer and a gift shop and hay rack rides, so I wanted to do more of that type of business and eventually expand my business like theirs. So my main goal is to sell the whole experience, not just the trees. Another one of my big competitors is going to be the box stores. Box stores have poor quality trees. Their trees are cut down before Halloween, and once they get to the store during Christmas time, they're all dried out already. Their needles are dropping, and they don't smell very well. So my trees are going to be better quality than this. They'll smell really great. They'll be fresh. Even the ones that ship in will be cut 2 days prior to shipment, so they'll all be fresh. They won't drop their needles until after Christmas, so that's a big difference. Another competitor is artificial trees. People like them because they're convenient and they don't make a mess and they're just really easy to put up. But the people who buy my real trees, they know all the great qualities about them, and that will keep them coming back every year. I want to expand my business, but before I do that, I'll have to build up my customer base, get their feedback, learn what they do and don't like, and improve my business from there. And once I improve those qualities, I can expand my business. For my product, I will mainly sell trees, and the trees I want to sell are white pine, balsam fir, Douglas fir, blue spruce, and Fraser fir. I will plant the first 4 in my fields on 7 acres of land, and I will ship in the Fraser firs every year because they don't grow well in Nebraska. The seedlings take about 7 or 8 years to grow, so I will plant all of those trees my first year and every year after that. But while those are growing in the first 7 to 8 years, I will ship all of them in and sell them at retail value. Other products I like to sell are wreaths. I would like to ship them in fresh and then decorate them myself and then resell them. And tree-related items are another product I like to sell. I want to sell tree stands and tree bags and Christmas tree lights so customers don't have to go anywhere else when shopping for the Christmas tree necessities. For my price, I'm going to price my trees by the foot. After interviewing other competitors, this is what they do, and I think I'm going to adopt this style. My pine trees will be $7.50 per foot. My spruce trees will be $8.50 per foot, and my firs will be $10 per foot. I conducted a break-even analysis on these numbers, and it would cost $31.32 to produce one tree. This means I'll have to plant at least 500 trees per year and order in 200. And I'll also have to include some more in there because I'll have to plan for the seedling loss and the poor quality trees that I can't sell. I conducted a SWOT analysis on my business as well. The strengths I found in my business was there isn't really any competition in the area. There is a Christmas tree farm in Hastings, but they just sell pre-cut trees, nothing else. So my business is different. It's going to be more of an experience, and it's going to be something people in this area haven't seen before or done before. So that's really exciting. Helpful service. People are ready to cut down trees and load them up for customers. I'll sell the tree necessities, which is something a lot of other Christmas tree farms don't really do. So that's fun. And I'll sell a wide variety of trees for people to pick out of. And these trees are going to be good quality, and they're going to be nice and fresh. Some weaknesses my business will have is there's always a chance to have poor quality trees. I'll really have to maintain a water and fertilizing schedule for them and make sure I shape them correctly every year and prune them right. And overpricing is another weakness. My prices are cheaper compared to other Christmas tree farms, but compared to the box stores, they're kind of expensive, so I'm really going to have to advertise like why my trees are this price, they're such good quality, and things like that. Not being prepared for the Christmas season is another big weakness I could have. I really need to make sure I'm ready for the customers to come out to my farm and do their thing. Advertising, I'm really going to have to advertise kind of hard in the first couple of years in order to get people to come out to my farm because it's in the country. Some opportunities I'll have is traditions. People want to keep traditions alive or start new ones. Trees are environmentally friendly. They take in the carbon and let out the oxygen. Even though they'll be cut down every year, I'll replace them with the same amount, if not more. There's also Christmas events in the towns nearby. Grand Island has a lot of them during the holiday season. And the small town of Carroll, which is 5 miles away, has a Christmas in the village every year. That's a great time to get people to come out to my farm and get some trees. Some threats I have are the artificial trees. They're always a threat. I'll just have to emphasize on the good qualities of the real trees and why people should go the real tree route instead of the artificial ways. Other Christmas tree farms are always a big threat, but most of them are Lincoln and east, so west of Lincoln there's not too many of them, so that's working out. Millennial generation is another threat. They want things like at their fingertips. They want them now and instantly. So I'll really have to make sure I can get the millennials out there to try something new and enjoy it. Location is another threat. It is on the country, but it's all paved roads, but it's still 15 miles away, so I'll really have to advertise to get people to come out. Technology analysis. Social media is now essential in businesses. I made a website for my business. The website goes more into depth. It shows the location, the hours, a little bit of background, and ways to contact the farm, which is really nice to have. Facebook is another big social media outlet. This is more for the older customer base, like around middle-aged. It sends reminders and updates for events, and which is really nice to have. And one of my personal favorites, Twitter. It's let out information in shorter details, but you have to make sure it's relevant to who's reading it, and there's some humor behind it, and you kind of have to make an online personality so people will be willing to follow you and want to know what you're doing. For branding, I decided to go with this logo. It has a Christmas tree on it, and for my name, I did Jolly Jenna's Christmas Tree Farm. It's kind of a little tongue twister, and it makes people say it over and over again until they kind of get the hang of it. For branding, I wanted to do Christmas-related items, so stuff you'd use around Christmas time, such as a mug. So I got that one, and a packet of hot chocolate with the logo on it. It's kind of fun to put in the mug. And then also a Christmas tree ornament. That's kind of a neat one too. So, my conclusion, I want my Christmas tree farm to bring out traditions. I want people to start traditions and enjoy this whole traditional Christmas experience. I want them to want to come out year after year. Most people who celebrate Christmas put up a tree in their home to put presents under and brighten up the room. And I want to provide a quality product for them to put in their home to make it the centerpiece during their holiday season. Jolly Jenna's Christmas Tree Farm is where traditions are started.